Hey guys, it's Mrs. Lamphere, and in this video we are going to be looking at the colors website assignment. So first thing I'm going to do is we're definitely going to need our chart of colors for this one. So I'm going to have that open in another tab just so it's easily accessible. And if we navigate to our content, Unit 4 tab, we can grab the code we're going to need for this assignment. I'm on the Code for Colors website assignment. So our ultimate goal is we're going to create a page that's kind of got a color theme, and it's going to look similar to this one. So the code that they provide us will look, like I said, very similar to this, except we're going to switch out the images and colors and everything. So first we need to set up our file. So we need to create a folder called Colors inside our Unit 4 folder. So let's go into our IT Explorations, Unit 4, and we need to create a new folder. So just right click, New Folder, called Colors. And then inside of that folder, we need to create a new folder called Images. Okay. Now we need to go get our images from our Course Resources folder and copy them over into our new Colors Images folder. So we need to go into our IT Explorations folder, go to our Course Resources, Unit 4 folder. So now you get to choose what color theme you want your web page to be. So here's your list of choices here. I'm going to go with Cyan. Don't think I've done this one yet. So I'm going to select all of these images just by clicking and dragging. Say copy 10 images, and then I'm going to go put them in the images folder that I just created in Unit 4 Colors Images. Paste. Alright, so now I've got all my images copied over. Let's go back to our course here. So now we need to open the code and paste it into a new text wrangler document. So from beginning HTML tag, oops, all the way to the end. And open up a new text wrangler document. And we'll paste that code in there. Alright, so it looks like a lot of code, but actually what you'll notice is they add in some like just helpful hints. So it kind of looks like a lot more than it is. So let's go ahead and just save this. We're going to go Save As. And let's get that saved in our Unit 4 Colors folder. And I believe we're just going to call this Colors. Save the, oh, no, we're saving it as index.html inside our Unit 4 folder. Unit 4 Colors folder. Okay. So save as, we're in our Colors folder, and we're calling this index.html. Alright, and let's just open that up and see what it looks like. Alright, so the code they provide us it should not really be working all that well because the code they provided us is linking to different images than what we actually have available. So we're going to have to go in and switch out the code for all those images and input the name of the images that we do have. So let's go ahead and do that first, I think. So let's scroll down. So these are all the different styles that we're going to have to end up changing, but for now let's go ahead. It really bugs me when images aren't working. So let's go replace our images. So if we scroll down to the start of our table tag, you'll see the first set of images here. So we need to replace the image that it's currently linking to with the names of the images that we actually have. So if we go inside our Unit 4 Colors Images folder, I'm going to put this in a list view. Okay, so I need to replace the names of the images that are in here with the names of the images that I actually have. So I have one called bottle. I'm going to actually put that up with that first spot there. And then I have one called crystals. And I have one called hard underscore hat. So you got to make sure you have that underscore in there. And then that should be our first three images. So let's just save that and refresh our page and see what we're looking like. Okay, so now it's finding our images because we're telling it where to go correctly here. So it's going inside our images folder and grabbing a picture called bottle. This one's going inside our images folder and grabbing a picture called crystals. This one is going inside images and grabbing hard hat. So let's scroll down to our remaining images. So skip over all of these style applications. We're looking for more image tags. So here we go. So we have images, curtain, I'm going to replace with sandals. Scarf is my next one. Seashell. Shirt. And thread. And it looks like they have, I might just use umbrella because it looks like they give us an extra image, which is awesome. So save that, refresh your page, and at this point all of your images should be coming through. So if something's not showing up, double check that you've named them exactly as they're appeared here. You'll notice I did not capitalize mine, so it's not too concerned about capitalization, but everything's got to be spelled exactly correctly in order for those to work. Okay, now we need to change out the color scheme of our page because we're no longer using green, we're using cyan. So we need to go in our code and change out all of these styles, all of these green-based styles, and replace them with colors that are in the cyan family. So if I go to my chart of colors, aqua is definitely going to be one. I wonder if they have one actually called cyan. There we go. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. So I'm going to copy the code for this cyan color, and then I want the background, let's see, I want the background. So this is my web background, and then this little section here is what they're calling my table background color. So I'm going to go in and make my entire background of the website this cyan color. And then let's go ahead and refresh that. Ooh, that's bright, but looks cool. Okay, and then I'm going to change out the table background with maybe this dark, well, actually I'm just going to make that kind of an off color because I'm going to need all those different cyan colors, shades, for the text along the side here in a second. Okay, so I just made that a little shade darker so it's a little easier to read our font. So now we're going to go in and change out all of these colors and all of these names of the colors with shades that are similar to cyan. Ooh, and I also need to switch out this. So let's go back into our code. And the first one, they have title green. That's applied to the main title on this page. So I'm going to switch that from saying title green to title cyan. And I'm going to make this, where's that dark cyan color that I saw before? There it is. I'm going to use that one. And so I'm going to replace their green color with my dark cyan. Let's save that and refresh our page. Oh, so now you'll notice, so it actually didn't take yet because I did not, so I changed the name of that style, so now I have to go change the name of where that style is actually applied. So if you scroll down in your text here, if you get down to this row where my title green style is applied, I'm going to switch that out to say title cyan. And I'm going to go all caps because I'm feeling crazy. Alright, refresh our page. Now it's working. Okay, so my next task is then to switch out all of these colors over here on the side. So I'm first going to grab, so really I'm looking for any shade that's similar to this cyan. So aqua's pretty close, so we'll just start with that one. So I need to go back up to my styles up here. And so I'm switching out lime and I'm going to use aqua. Switching out their color code with aqua's code. Go back and I'm going to find aquamarine is actually pretty close too, so I'm going to grab that one. Go back to my code, change out the next style that they call chartreuse to aquamarine. Change out the color code. Next one. Oh, this one's pretty close. Dark turquoise. So I'm going to switch out forest for dark turquoise. So make sure there are no spaces in your style names. You cannot have any spaces in our style names, otherwise it's not going to work. Paste, go back to our chart of colors. Looking for more of those kind of bluish. This one looks good. Light sea green. So I'm just going to shorten this up and call it sea green. Again, no spaces. Okay, let's save that and kind of just check it out and see where we're at with our colors. So pay attention to this spot over here on our table. Oh, of course, that's not going to work because I have not applied these colors yet. So now I need to go into the body and apply the new colors that I've put in. So we have aqua was the first one. And so I also need to switch out the text that appears on the web page to say aqua. The next one I have is aquamarine. So if you are a terrible speller, which I tend to be sometimes, you might be better off like copying and pasting. So my next one's going to be dark turquoise. So I'm going to copy, and this actually might make it go faster anyways. So if I copy the color name dark turquoise, I can paste it here, and I can actually also paste it here. And should have done that for aqua because it looks like I had an L. And then I think I've got one more ready to go. So sea green is my next one. Copy that style, paste it down where I want that style applied, and also paste it where I want the word shown. Okay, so I've got those 4 styles created. Let's save that and refresh our page. And there you go. So you need to replace out the remaining styles, and then once you are finished, you will need to zip and submit your entire unit. Let's see. Go ahead and zip and submit your entire Unit 4 folder. Unit 4. Zip and submit your entire Unit 4 folder for this one. This is the colors website. So zip and submit your entire Unit 4 folder, but I want you to switch out the remaining styles. So you have 4 styles remaining. So make sure you get those switched out with the different style names and those coordinating colors, and then make sure you apply them below here as well. Save those. And then, and we also, last thing we need to do is switch out what the title on our tab says. So real quick, I'm about out of time. Right here, I'm going to say, this is cyan. Okay, have at it.